Hey guys, it's me, Vincent Atabong, Robot Jack, Reagent, whatever. And in this video, I was thinking that Captain Marvel got introduced as one of the last movies of Phase 3. And I was thinking, if they don't want, if they obviously want to introduce Powerpack into the MCU, they just don't probably have the space and the timing. I'm thinking, couldn't they just do what they did with Captain Marvel with Powerpack? Like, let's say let's say like an Avengers Infinity War type of movie. They're fighting Galactus, and an Avengers Endgame kind of battle when they're versing Dr. Doom. In that Avengers type of Endgame movie, when they're versing Dr. Doom or Galactus, either one of them, Powerpack could be introduced like Captain Marvel, but not in the past. Because there'll be no point of you casting young actors, right? So I could say, or you could say, the movie could be based a couple of days or couple of weeks or months before Galactus attacks. And before they attack, like before he attacks, they gain these weird powers, right? And it would, like, loads of people are probably thinking Power Pack is overrated. People are saying that Power Pack is useless. If they did come to the MCU, what good would they usually do? You could say that they could join the Young Avengers. Not only the Young Avengers, if they want to keep the Young Avengers the same as in the comics, they could allow Power Pack join the Avengers, the new Avengers, with all the adults. Because Peter Parker's like a 17-year-old, and Power Pack 5, they can make in a way that Power Pack could be in the new Avengers. But talking about my idea before of them being introduced before the next big battle, they can do that. So let's say it's Phase 7, and because Captain Marvel like the third, I believe, yeah, third or fourth. Let's say it's the third to last movie of Phase 3. Let's say in Phase 7, the third or the second to last movie of Phase 7 is Powerpack. Kevin Feige says that he wants to make a children's movie that is not only adults' movies. They want to make a movie for a 5-year-old. And this would be perfect. Like, I can see a Powerpack in a Disney Plus series, but I would enjoy it more than actually getting off my seat and saying, I've got a baby cousin, let's take him out and watch a Marvel movie. If we think about it, Powerpack, I can understand why some people will say they're not really that important until the Fantastic Four come. Then once again, one of your Phase 6 movies could be Powerpack. Because what I know so far is that Phase 5 had been delayed so much, with Phase 4 being collided with Phase 5. And I watched one video, and I'll try and put that video in the link below. It talks about Phase 4 and Phase 5 being like joint. And I agree with that man's idea, because think about it. If everything had been shifted back one movie release date, with Fall of Thunder being pushed up a week to February 11th and Doctor Strange being pushed back a few months to March, you might as well just collide Phase 4 and Phase 5. And if you think about it, that means that you don't have to lose that October 2022 release date. My main point is that if they don't want to introduce Powerpack in either Phase 4, Phase 5, Phase 6, and a TV series or Phase, one of the Phases movies, then they can introduce them as like they did with Captain Marvel. because Captain Marvel, I don't know when it was in pre-production. I don't even know when it was in like a similar production to how Powerpack was at this moment. But Powerpack has been in production since it's been in production for like a decade. And in 2 years' time, if they didn't do it in the next 2 years' time, then they probably won't. It'll be another decade. So if you think about it, they can do the smart thing, and if they even okay, what I'm trying to say is they could either introduce the Power Pack in the Disney Plus series in Phase 6, when most likely the Fantastic Four and X-Men will arrive, because all of Phase 4, Ant-Man 3 will connect with Fantastic Four. And talking about Ant-Man 3, Ant-Man 3 could be another movie that connects us to the Power Packs. But moving on with that, if they don't, then, Fantastic Four could teach you about the Power Packs. Once the Fantastic Four is released in movies via the MCU in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, once it's out there, I'm sure Marvel will probably put their minds again and say, okay, Fantastic Four, Franklin Richard. And where does Franklin Richard go into comics as well instead of this Fantastic Four comics? Power Pack. And that's what I'm saying. They don't have to rush the Power Pack. The Power Pack could be like how it was with Captain Marvel. They can do how they did it. They could introduce, maybe not the same way. Maybe Franklin Richards can say to the Avengers, I've got these young heroes, and I'm sure it's time for them to get their spotlight, and maybe it doesn't have to be in Fantastic Four that Franklin says that. Maybe in closer to one of these big battles, Franklin can say, okay, I've got these small young heroes that want to prove that they're worthy as heroes. And maybe Falcon or Captain Marvel says, okay, can we meet them? And the screen goes black. And the next movie could be the Power Packs. And the Power Packs, obviously, I don't know their comics that much, but I can say if they introduced it like that, it would be epic. But I'm gonna give you the question: how do you want the Power Packs to be introduced? And if you understood the Fantastic Four comics, you understand that most people that love Fantastic Four would like that to be introduced. Thanks so much for watching this video, and comment down again, how do you want the Power Pack to be introduced? Thanks so much for watching this video. Yeah. There's nothing much I can say, but thank you for watching this video. You've been a real light in my heart for me to be making this video. Thank you so much, and goodbye.